Hi again then guys, so I've got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time, as you saw from the video title, this is for the Infiniti G35 Sedan. Now technically that isn't the car, it's actually a Nissan Skyline Sedan 350 GT, but it's the same car. Most people refer to this car as an Infiniti, not a Nissan. Obviously you can choose to refer to it as the Nissan if you want, but nobody does. So racing soft tyres as usual. For suspension we've got the ride height on 90 front and rear. Springs we've rounded off to 850 and 775. Dampers and anti-roll to 4. Camber on 2. Neutral toe as always. For the gearbox we've got an auto setting of 230. For the individual gears you want them on 2973, and then second, third and fourth all the way to the left, with fifth on 0.733 with a final drive of 3.4. For the diff, same as usual, low initial torque to reduce wheel spin, high acceleration and low braking. All the power upgrades, and although I haven't fitted it I would recommend NOS as usual. And obviously you want weight loss. Traction control is of course turned off. And so obviously, as I said, this is technically a Skyline sedan, not the Infiniti, but I mean, come on, everybody refers to this car as an Infiniti. Personally, I didn't used to like Infiniti models. I'm still not really a fan of the G35. I personally prefer the G37. It's got a slightly sleeker look to it, but I think it looks pretty good as a four-door, like this one here. It's a pretty decent looking car. It's definitely not a Skyline though, so I really don't understand why Nissan called it that. It's got nothing in common with the Skyline whatsoever. It's definitely not a track machine. It's rounded rather than angular. It's not even all-wheel drive, so I don't know why they named it that. They may as well have just made it a completely new model, but, you know, whatever. In terms of performance, it doesn't have a huge amount of power, less than 500 horses, so significantly less than some of the other Infiniti models and obviously the Skylines. But for its power, the performance is actually pretty good. It has a cruising speed of 230, which isn't too bad. And in terms of draft, as you can see, you've got tons of draft potential, so you should be able to quite easily get this car up to around probably 250, 260, maybe even a little bit more with slipstream. So it's pretty good for a saloon. It handles pretty well as well. It's plenty of grip. Acceleration isn't too bad either actually for its power, and it does handle pretty well. Overall, it would be more useful if it had a bit more power, obviously, because it is significantly slower than many of the other sports saloons in the game, such as the high-end Mercs and the Audi RS6, etc. But it is still a pretty quick car. So I hope you guys find this tune setup helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. I put out new top speed tunes every day. And as always, thanks for watching.